Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sarika Makol, Associate Professor in Sagar Group of Institutions, Bhopal. Today I am going to discuss about Indian stock market, that is exchanges, about their introduction and meaning from the subject Security Analysis and Investment Management in MBA 3rd Sem. So now we just going to discuss about Indian stock market. The major two exchanges in the Indian stock market is BSE and NSE. That is Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. These are the two major stock exchanges or stock markets in India. Now we talk about the history of Bombay Stock Exchange, its existence, its establishment and how it works. It is the oldest stock exchange in Asia with a rich heritage. It was established in 1875 as the native share and stock brokers. The first stock exchange is this in the country to obtain permanent recognition in 1956 from Government of India. Currently around 4,700 Indian companies listed with stock exchange. As of 2005, it is among the 5 biggest stock exchanges in the world in terms of the volume of transactions. Bombay Stock Exchange is also known as Sensitivity Index or Sensex, which is a value weighted index. Why we call it as a Sensex? Because it is an index or composition of 30 top stocks with the base year of April 1979, which is equal to 100. And this abbreviation of Sensex was coined by Deepak Mahoney around 1990 while writing its market analysis columns for some business newspaper. The index has increased by over 13 times from June 1990 till today. Using information from April 1979 as the base year onwards, the long run rate of return on the BSE Sensex can be estimated to be 0.52% per week, which is compounded continuously, with the standard deviation or the variations of 3.67% per annum. So it translates to 27% per annum after deducting these variations, which translate to roughly 18% per annum after compensating for inflation. So basically it means that the fluctuations which occurs in the rates of the Sensex is almost 18% per annum as per the estimated figure. Now the another exchange is National Stock Exchange. It was established in the year 1991 by the Fairvani Committee recommended this establishment in India. In National Stock Exchange, there can be a trading of equity shares, bonds as well as the government securities. It ranked 3rd position in India since last 4 years in terms of total number of trading per calendar year. Presently, there are 24 stock exchanges in India, out of which 20 have exchanges, National Stock Exchange. Now, NSE operates in both the markets, wholesale debt market as well as capital market, which is known as your stock market or share market. The main objectives of establishment of NSE is to establish nationwide trading facility for all types of securities as it includes debt as well as shares and government securities, ensuring equal access to investors all over the country through an appropriate telecommunication network because its network is wider than BSE, providing fair, efficient and transparent securities market using electronic trading system. It enables shorter settlement cycles and book entry settlements, meeting international benchmarks and standards also. So this is a nationwide approach of National Stock Exchange. Now both these exchanges works under SEBI, that is Securities Exchange Board of India. All the stock market is governed and regulated by this authority, that is Securities and Exchange Board of India, which was constituted in 1988 by a resolution of Government of India, and it was made a statutory body by this Act 1992. This act empowers the central government to supersede SEBI if on account of emergency it is unable to perform the functions and duties under any other provision of the act. The main objectives of forming this SEBI is to protect the interest of investors in securities so that they can have the faith in the stock market, to promote the development and to regulate the securities market for matters connected with. There are certain powers and functions of this SEBI board, that is regulates and business in stock exchanges would be done smoothly. It registers and regulates the working of the stockbrokers. All the commissions related to the stockbrokers are pre-decided by this board. Then regulating the working of collective investment schemes are to be decided by this board only, and their regulation as well as registration and promotion should be done by these self-regulatory organizations. Then it prohibits fraudulent and unfair trade practices in the security market, because the rules and regulations are mentioned in this guidelines book, which shows that there could be actions if there will be unfair trade practices happen in the securities market. It promotes investors awareness as well as education and training programs. It prohibits insider trading in securities, which leads to black marketing. Then it regulates substantial acquisition of shares as well as the takeover by the companies. It conducts regular inspection as well as inquiries, and lay fees and other charges if anything happens wrong in the securities market. So these are the various powers and functions of Securities and Exchange Board of India, and this board has been established just to safeguard the interest of the investor, so that not any kind of fraudulent activity and unfair trade practices could be happen to the investors, which would just impact their faith in the stock market. Now these are the various functions of the stock exchanges. It promotes the savings. Obviously, if the savings would be there, only then the investments can be done in the stock market. It provides high liquidity to the investors, because the securities which are being traded in the stock exchanges are highly marketable. You can easily convert them into cash. You can easily purchase and sell them. Profitable activities for the companies, because they can raise their funds without any kind of a risk. Permits for the investor to have a political power in the companies, and there is the possibility of diversifying the portfolio of your securities with the help of the investment in the stock market. And obviously, if it is governed and regulated by the SEBI, so there is no risk of fraudulent activities over there, because it is governed by the government body. So these are the role of stock exchanges. It raises capital for business. It mobilizes savings for investment. Obviously, when savings will be mobilized for investments, it obviously facilitates the company's growth, and if the company's growth is there, the country's growth would definitely be there. So it helps in corporate governance as well as distribution of the wealth to the various shareholders. It creates investment opportunities for small investors, because they can raise their funds with the help of these stock markets. Government capital raising for development projects, because by investing in National Stock Exchange, government can also raise their funds for their development projects. And basically, the stock market is known as the barometer of the Indian economy, or barometer of any of the economy. So thank you so much. I hope you would be able to understand the meaning of stock exchanges, two major stock exchanges of Indian market. So